Hello and welcome back to the best of Rslash. Today we're taking a look at Rslash Petty Revenge, where the revenge is small, but it sure is sweet. So the title is fairly self-explanatory, but I'll elaborate. I was trying to find a parking spot at my university. The lot was notoriously crowded, but my campus didn't have a lot of options. While searching, I saw a Corvette taking up 4 prime spots near the front of the lot. After about 10 minutes of waiting, looking for a spot, one opened up towards the back of the lot. Furious at the nerve of the driver being so inconsiderate, I wrote a note saying, "Sorry I hit your car, you probably won't even notice the damage," and left it on their windshield. When I got out of class and was headed back to my car, I saw a very stereotypical college-aged Corvette owner frantically searching their vehicle while yelling into their phone. I don't know who they were talking to, but I feel bad for them for having to deal with this person. That's petty as f***. I love it. This next story has been posted by Ned Ragby. So I'm at Costco in need of dog food, and it's ridiculously busy for a Monday. Barely any parking spots until I spot one at the end of the lot. I make my way down the aisle, and I'm about to turn into the parking spot when a lady runs over the curb and almost hits me to take my spot. Thankfully, I tapped my brakes in time, or she would have taken off my bumper. I look up, and she is shaking her head and wagging her finger in a no motion at me. What the f***? I was like, okay, I'll just wait for her to back up since I'm obviously turning into the spot. She doesn't. My girlfriend is with me and was pissed that the lady wasn't budging. I gave her my Costco card and just sat in the aisle in a face-off with this lady. She goes inside, gets the dog food, comes back out, and loads up the car. She then pushes the cart into the spot we were waiting for and hops in the car. The look on the woman's face was enough to give me satisfaction for a week. She had to get out and move the cart so she could park once I reversed through the entire aisle. Worth it. Title is pretty straightforward, but I'll elaborate. My old college roommate didn't know how to cook or do dishes and didn't go food shopping much. This led to him eating my food, especially my leftovers, as those were prepared meals. I would use my leftovers to meal prep for the week and told him to stop as it was expensive as well as inconvenient. The behavior did not stop, and he actually seemed to be eating more of my food out of spite. To punish him, I baked a chocolate cake with habanero peppers and mixed the frosting with wasabi. I labeled it with my name and a bold "Do not eat" and waited. This guy has a very low tolerance for spicy food, so I thought he would take one bite and quickly realize the error of his ways. About 2 days later, him and a couple of his friends got really drunk while I was at work and decided to dig into my food. Somehow they ate about a third of it before realizing, and when they inevitably went to throw up from over drinking and eating spicy foods, got hit by the cake a second time. Don't know for sure, but it couldn't have felt good coming out the back end. When he asked me why I made this monstrosity, I told him I found a chocolate habanero recipe online and that I wanted to try. He stopped eating my cooking after that. That's amazing. This next story has been posted by a deleted account. My roommate enjoys nice long showers in the morning using all the hot water. I realized that he literally jumps out of bed and runs into the bathroom when he hears my alarm. I started putting my alarm on silence for a while, and this was working well enough, but I still missed my morning showers several times because of their unreasonable long showers. So I just started moving to 2 alarms, 1 alarm about an hour and a half before I normally get up. This has caused him for about 2 weeks now to get up really early, run the hot water out, and be out with enough time for it to get warm again. Small victories are nice. This next story has been posted by Wondering Womble. Saw a couple people who had filled their trolley with toilet roll arguing with an elderly couple who had asked for 1 packet because there wasn't any on the shelves and they'd ran out. These two were a right piece of work and being quite abusive to the elderly couple. I went over to the elderly couple and told them to finish their shopping and that I would come and find them. They go off and arsehole couple carry on what they were doing. When their backs are turned, I grab 2 packets out of their trolley, go and find the elderly couple and give it to them. I then went and found a shop assistant and told them about arsehole couple being abusive to the elderly, and when they got to the checkout, their trolley is taken off them and they're escorted out by security. This made me extremely happy. Have you had the opportunity to do any petty revenge recently? Let me know about it in the comments below. You've been listening to the best of Rslash. If you like what you're hearing, please leave a thumbs up, as that is the best and fastest way to help our channel grow. Also, please consider subscribing, because we release content like this every single day, 7 days a week on both YouTube and podcasts.